5.5, take it or leave it. 5.5 is my favorite size, especially if it's got a little thickness and a little curvature. We can go right now.
I'm about to send her to the moon, baby.
Yep, and it's up a little bit higher, and then back down. And then slow it down, so don't go too fast. You really want to control the speed going down and really have a good grip. Damn, girl!
Okay, but that's not the same. That's not the same. Okay, but that's not the same. That's not the same.
Okay, can you
Hold on.
I don't want you getting a ticket. I don't want you getting a ticket. I don't want you getting a ticket.
Saying I'm not down for sex.
Then she might be down for a divorce.
I want to outsource the sex.
What if she's going to die from cancer and she
One
wanted him and she allowed him to do that because he needed to get off?
While she was dying of cancer, one of the last things on her mind was,
This is a real life. This is a real life.
This is a real
life. Yeah, this was a real. I'm asking you.
And is that what he told you?
This, yeah. So
that his wife that's dying of cancer wanted him to come have sex with you?
Not with me. This is from what I've heard. Yes.
Somebody told you that there's that as a dying wish. My dying
so
wife
how would
said,
you
please
want
go
that?
have sex with a prostitute.
I saw it on
at a
TikTok.
brothel. I'm just going to call bullshit on that altogether.
No,
I just don't
because
think
it does
when you're
happen.
dying of
It
cancer,
happens.
going through leukemia.
People will literally bring their guys here.
Please bring them on the podcast.
I just want to say
go ahead.
that
Absurd scenario I've ever heard of.
Oh my God. Candace, first of all, Candace ripped them into shreds.
Damn, that's hella crazy. These bimbos will believe anything but the fucking truth, huh? She really believed. Some guy came and told her that my dying wife wants me to hit that right now. And she's like, oh, for sure, absolutely. And ate that shit up. What a clown.
Bust down on the gang.
I was home with my kid, Chuckiana.
I found this really weird feature on my new Ford truck. Look what happens when I flip this auxiliary switch.
Slut.
Strange, right? Does yours have one?
Well, I set out a pile of honey buns with a trail camera on it, and here in a few days, we're gonna see what eats them.
Boy, there's a king croc right there. He must be 4 meters, 12, 13 feet long at least. This croc has enough power in its jaws to rip my head right off.
The old lady Hackmore was right. Maybe it was a troll.
Hit me and see. Hit me and see. Oh, he did it any fucking way. Stop! Stop! Do it again. I swear to God, I'm finna tear your ass up, Leo. Why you hitting me? 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 Stop hitting me. There you go, after my cigarettes. Okay, I'm sorry about that, y'all. We just got into an altercation.
So what was the titties like?
They say you can't turn a hoe into a housewife, right? But hoe plus me spells home.
For a lot of people.
Amen, brother.
So many black men in the comment section saying, oh, you have all these high demands, but what do you bring to the table? Good question. Studies have shown that black women are the highest paid and the most educated. I myself graduated with my associate's degree at 18 and graduated from college with my bachelor's at 20 with a degree in communication sciences with an emphasis in speech and language pathology. I live on my own, have my own car, make about $70,000 a year, and don't have any kids. So I'll never ask for what I can't offer. And as far as what I'm bringing to the table, I bring me, and you can't sit with us.
Imagine being arrogant about making $70,000 a year. Imagine thinking that your degrees, your job, that little dog we hear jingling around means something to a relationship. See, you got these cocky women who keep on saying, well, I'm the smartest, I'm educated, I'm that, and don't realize with their smart self that that has nothing to do with the relationship. When we ask what do you bring to the table, it has nothing to do with your accomplishments, the things you can attain and have achieved that everybody else can attain and have achieved. Women keep saying stupid things like, you never hear a successful man say, what do you bring to the table? Successful men don't want to know. That's a big lie. When have you been with a successful man to actually make that accusation? Because guess what? I own 2 corporations and a nonprofit organization. Rub elbows with multi-millionaires all the time. We want to know, are you the nurturing type? Are your mom and dad still together? Were they cheaters? Is there a part 3 to this that I got to look out for your cheating? Do you have trauma that you aren't healed from? Will you be a good mother? Do you not want children? Are you loving? Are you supportive? Or are you the type who will leave at the first sign of trouble?
Delivered. Wow! There's 1 and 2. A new champion. It's kicked out.
There is no bigger waste of time than chasing a chick. The number of hours that have been wasted by men texting to some chick trying to explain logic. And it goes on for 6-7 hours. It never works, bro. And we all do it. We've all been there. Just one more sentence, she'll get it. They don't get it. No, it's a waste. You need to have a strong network of men who don't allow you to make these mistakes.
Man, that shit's fucking unreal. How many of y'all thought one more fucking sentence and she's gonna get the whole thing? Because it was like too simple. And then like 4 days later, fuck.
Imagine thinking that a man is gonna make you happy.
Give me that.
Bitch, I'm up these pills, yeah, I crash out.
PSA, bad bitches drive white vehicles.
Somebody better tell my wife who she's married to.
Nah! You nasty!
If you want to find the most husband material, loyal, trustworthy man who's going to treat you right, you need to go for the nerds and the dorks.
This topic is talked about quite a bit. If she wouldn't have dated you then, don't date her now. And this is true. A man should never allow himself to be a woman's second choice or last resort. But the topic is broader than this. A woman from her late teens to early 30s simply has way more options than a man does her own age. And the average age of first marriage for a woman in the US is 28, 29 years old. Since she's had plenty of options this whole time, she's not magically finding the right man at 28 or 29. She just is starting to realize her situation is changing. Because if long-term commitment was what she wanted the entire time, she would have got committed to somebody 23, 24, 25. But she didn't. She was still living in a world full of limitless options. To the point, would she have dated you back then or not? For a lot of guys, yeah, she would have, but she would not have settled down. That is, she would not have given up her world of limitless options for you at 25, but she will at 29. Keep in mind also, there's a middle-aged version of this. Women in their late 30s, early 40s get divorced and want to relive their 20s again. Then they have a kind of a secondary epiphany phase or hitting the wall. Time's running out on them again. So she would have dated you at 43 or 44, but she would not have given up all of her limitless options for you. Now she's 48 or 49, she'll settle for you now.
See? You worrying about the pose thinking I'm gonna take a picture. You need to be worrying about the beanies. $50 ain't nothing. The price gonna stay the same. Get with it.
Created a generation of narcissistic women. And what's happened is the rise of social media and the rise of online dating and the rise of feminism has taught women that they are not to blame for any poor choices. Every poor choice is glamorized. So if you want to be a sex worker, it's great. If you want to post in bikini pictures online, it's fine. If you want to be with it, every poor choice is glamorized, and every internal reflection is seen as gaslighting yourself. So they've even got terms for internal reflection to prevent it happening. And so what will happen is they are trained to not reflect on themselves because we've been told we've been oppressed for so many years. Now it's time to make sure we project. And so we don't take any accountability. And as a result, when we get into relationships, if we don't feel completely soothed all the time, he must be a narcissist. He must be a manipulator. He must be gaslighting. He, rather than I.
Well, has it ever made more sense? Yeah, I mean, that's exactly it, right? And then, like, if you try to come to them and say, like, this shit ain't right, they're not trying to hear that. They ain't trying to deal with no authority figure or accountability or responsibility for their actions. Of course, if you treated them that way, it would not fly. It's completely out of line. But the issue is they have, like, 10 guys in their DMs, and it's like, instead of deal with you, get mad about the shit, and she has to actually change her ways, she can just go deal with one of the 10 other guys and just completely skirt the issue. So that's what's really happening out there. And, well, the only way I really prevent it is just run on through them.
What would happen if every girl on Earth disappeared?
Hey, you know that you stole money out of my account? That was money for my kid, heart surgery?
Why is you recording me right now? Like, you trying to...
Don't worry about why I'm recording you. I'm worried about what my money is.
Like, I begged you to take me to that concert. Why wouldn't you take me to the concert?
Because the concert is the least of my worries right now.
I don't care about that. Like,
my kid heart surgery is what I'm worried about right now.
Look, like,
and for you to take my money out of my account just to go to some Beyonce concert, you done lost your mind.
I don't care.
I don't care what you don't care about.
Your voice, like, right now.
Owe me my money.
Ask your baby mom.
She ain't got nothing to deal with this. Nothing to deal with it. To go find me my...
All right, y'all. Let's see what I got for you today. You know, the argument we have with the ladies, and this one's sort of for ladies, I suppose, is that, you know, the career is most important. It's more important than the family. But let me tell you, I was just on my grandma's 80th birthday, right? And all she wanted and all she kept saying is, I just want the whole family here. I don't want anyone but family. So people flew in from Idaho, LA, San Diego, all over so that we could all be there. And man, we had a hell of a time. Went out to a steak dinner, went to Top Golf, had a photo session with the whole family. And again, she just kept saying, I want photos with the grandkids. I want photos with the whole family. So, you know, at the end of the day, when you're 80 years old and you're a woman, it comes down to the family that you made. It's the thing you're going to be most proud of. And for the men, it really is sort of the career, what we did with our lives. We have to show for ourselves, and the fact that we have our family set up so when we pass away that they'll be okay. That's more on our end, you know? And it's just happening right before my eyes. You know, another thing I'm really grateful for is at 80 years old, she's kicking. There ain't a thing wrong with her. She's going to make it to 90 plus, no problem. And she's having the time of her life. Kind of running around like on vacation all the time, like a sorority girl, doing whatever she might want to. It's pretty awesome to see her be healthy and do whatever she wants and be proud of her family and see all her grandkids turn into adults. And, well, no one's a weirdo. So that's pretty cool. All right, guys, I appreciate you listening in. Figure out how to make your legacy and make it last. As always, I always appreciate y'all tuning in. Please like, share, and subscribe. And we're going to see you on the next one.